expensive.
It feels as if my lips are being glued together.
The child asleep?
Yes, at last.
Good. Well, this crying scares away my clients.
And what can be done about it?
Nothing.
We shall have to get a larger place.
Do not have the money for it, Agnes.
It is horrible. This bad air is suffocating.
If you want to open a window, I'm telling you for the last time that you can't. The heat escapes, and we shall be cold.
Poverty I was prepared for, but not for dirt.
Poverty is always dirty, relatively speaking.
This is worse than I dreamed.
Yes. Yes, it's worse than you dreamed. And the child, when it's become a link and a blessing, becomes our groom.
Dearest, I shall die in this air. In this room, with this backyard views, with this baby cries and endless nights of sleeplessness. With those people out there with their whinings and bickerings and incriminations. I shall die here!
I'm all this lost flower that has no light, no air.
You say that people exist who are still worse off.
I belong to the envy ones in this locality.
Everything might be born if I can only have a little beauty in my home.
I know you're thinking of flowers, and especially of heliotropes, but dearest, a plant costs $1/2, enough to buy 6 quarts of milk and a peck of potatoes.
But I could gladly go without food if I only could have some flowers.
There is a kind of beauty in the home that costs nothing, but the absence of it is more torture than anything to a man with a sense for the beautiful.
What is it?
If I tell you, you will get angry.
We have agreed not to get angry.
We have agreed. Everything might be overcome, Agnes, except the short, sharp accents. Do you know? Not yet.
There will never be no between us.
Not as far as it lies on me.
Tell me now!
Fine! When I go into a room, I first look at the curtains. If they hang like ropes or rags, then I leave them. Next, I look at the chairs along the wall. If they stand straight, then I stay. Finally, I look at the candles in their sticks. I told you once, dear heart, I told you 1,000 times, if they point this way and that way, then the whole house is askew. This is the kind of beauty, dear heart, that costs nothing.
Beware of the short, sharp accents.
They were not short.
Yes, they were.
Well, I'll be-
What kind of language is that?
Fine! Fine, Agnes, but I have suffered as much from your lack of orderliness as you have suffered from dirt. And I dare not set things right for myself, but the moment I try, you act as if I were reproaching you. Hadn't we better quit now?
It's very difficult to be married, more difficult than anything else. One has to be an angel, I think.
I think so too.
I fear I'll begin to hate you after this.
Woe to us then. Let us forestall hatred. I promise never again to speak about any untidiness, although it is torture to me.
And I will eat cabbage though it means agony to me.
A life of common suffering then, one's pleasure, the other one's pain.
Men are to be pitied.
You see that?
Yes. But let us avoid the rocks now, for we know them so well.
Only we can do so. Are we not sensible persons able to forbear and forgive?
Why not smile at me a trifle?
Only us, darling, only us can do so. I was reading the other day. By the by, where's the newspaper?
Which newspaper?
Do I keep more than one?
Smile now and don't speak sharply, but I used your paper to make the fire.
What? What?
Why don't you smile? I burnt it because it ridiculed what was holy to me,
Which is unholy to me! I smile, Agnes! I smile so that my wisdom teeth show! Of course, I have to be nice and say yes to everything and swallow my own opinions and cringe and dissemble. That's it! That's it! Now I'm going to fix everything until you get angry again. Agnes, this is simply impossible!
Of course it is.
Yet we must endure. Not for the sake of our promises, but for the sake of the child.
Oh, you were right. For the sake of the child, we must endure. Oh.
Now I must go out to my clients. Look at them, dear heart. How they growl with impatience to get each other fined and jailed. Lost souls. Poor people.
And this pasting! I pay. How that doorbell squeaks as if you're twisting at my heartstrings.
Will you permit me? By all means. See that you now have your degree.
Now all life belongs to me. Every road lies open. I have mountain Parnassus. The laurel is won. Immortality, fame, all is mine.
What are you going to live on?
Live on.
Live on! You must have a home, clothes, food.
That will come if you can just find somebody to love you.
Paste, Christine! Paste until they cannot breathe!
I pay. Until they cannot breathe.
Will you come with me now
At once, but where?
to Fairhaven? There it is summer. There the sun is shining. There we will find youth, children, flowers, singing and dancing, feasting and frolicking.
Well, then I will go there.
Well, come!
You see it? Agnes.
There will now be a 15-minute intermission. Feel free to buy some drinks.